The language of the heavens is different. When you put your faith in Allah, doing what He said, the means come to you in ways you never imagined. When they thought the elephants, the size of the elephants were so big and so powerful that it can destroy anything in its sight, and it did destroy anything until it reached the Kaaba, Allah sent what to those huge elephants they thought can destroy anything? Little tiny stones, little baby stones. When An-Namrud thought he can claim lordship to Ibrahim, قَالَ أَنَا أُحْيِي وَأُمِيتُ, Allah sent a fly in his brain to put him to his demise. Hud, who's more powerful than us? Bring your Lord powerful than us? Bring him on. مَنْ أَشَدُّ مِنَّا قُوَّةً أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا أَنَّ اللَّهَ الَّذِي خَلَقَهُمْ وَأَشَدُّ مِنْهُمْ قُوَّةً. Allah sent them wind. When Thamud thought they were strong and mighty, it was just a shout, a little cry to destroy them. When the coalition thought they can destroy Islam and the whole world united against the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah dispersed them running away with a little bit of a wind. It is Allah. That's Allah. That's the work of Allah. Sunna Allah alladhi atqana kulla shay. Allah ends the stories of evil with the smallest means. Take this rule from me. Take this rule from me. Don't occupy yourself ever with how evil ends. Don't occupy yourself ever with how evil ends. Occupy yourself with defending and implementing the truth. Allah made out of him a protector to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who made, help me out here, who made out of one of the top notorious enemies of Islam a man to defend the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam for a period of time. Allah. You stand your ground, especially in matters of principles. Have yaqeen and watch what Allah is going to do. Allah will make a way out. Allah will make a way out where there seems to be no way out. That is Allah. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way out for you. I can understand when Abu Talib was defending the Prophet ﷺ. Abu Talib was alive, he defended the Prophet ﷺ. Abu Talib never became a believer. He played but he never at the same time played a role in harming the Prophet ﷺ. His image was that of a wise man, a calm man who didn't believe, but he defended. Here you have the notorious uncle who harmed him for 10 years, so suddenly defended him. Uqba and Abu Jahl, they heard what Abu Lahab is doing. They used Abu Lahab's Jahiliyyah kinship zeal for defending the Prophet ﷺ against him. They said, go ask Muhammad where your father is. Is he in heaven or in hell? They told Abu Lahab, go ask your nephew where your father is. Abu Lahab went to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, said, come here Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Where's my father? These are lessons to take heed from. Pay attention to the circumstances. He's a man alone, one man alone, a ummah in himself. The Prophet ﷺ is weak and lonely. One of the weakest points of da'wah. He was so weak and lonely that Allah revealed to him Surah Yusuf to make him feel better. And then took him to the heavens in Isra right at that time, because it was one of the weakest points of the Prophet ﷺ. Everyone was against him. Today, the diluted, watered down, wishy-washy Muslims would have said, come on Muhammad ﷺ, tell him his father's in Jannah, let's get it over with, just win him over. Tell him his father's in Jannah. We need the superpower of Abu Lahab to protect us. Don't be a radical. Come on, just clip your wala and bara a little bit and tell him what he wants to hear so he won't harm us. The spineless, the gutless of today would have cried wisdom. They would have said, go gradual on Abu Lahab. Go, you're weak. This is a small window of da'wah opportunity. Interface. Tell him his father is in Jannah because he's now protecting you. You owe him some favors. He will kill and torture you and us. That's what the deviant people of today would have said. But full of confidence, full of yaqeen in Allah, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, your father is with his people. Ma'a qawbih. He went, Abu Lahab walked away. He went told Uqba and Abu Jahl, Muhammad ﷺ just said, my father is with my people. Uqba and Abu Jahl knew what the Prophet meant, that he's in hell. They knew exactly what the Prophet ﷺ meant, and they were right. They knew and they were sure about it. They told Abu Lahab, go ask him what he meant when he said ma'a qawmi, he's with his people. The Prophet ﷺ had the opportunity to sugarcoat it. He could have sugarcoated it. His answer, when Abu Lahab returned, he said, Muhammad, did you mean my father? Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, did you mean my father is in hell? The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Naam. وَمَنْ مَاتَ عَلَى مِثْلِ مَا مَاتَ عَلَيْهِ عَبْدُ الْمُطَّلِبِ دَخَلَ النَّارِ. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. Not only that, him and who died on what he died on is in hell. Allah, it don't matter who is in before you. Allah is going to protect you. Allahu khayrun hafidha. Abu Lahab on the spot said, I'm your enemy forever, and began to harm the Prophet ﷺ and encourage others to harm him and torture him. The Prophet could have avoided that with one word. He could have sugarcoated it. Are you telling me the Prophet ﷺ had no wisdom? We got fundamental principles there is no compromise on, no matter what. No matter what the consequences are. Why didn't the Prophet ﷺ say, look, Abu Lahab, give me a few days, gather a few believers around and vote on it. Let's vote on it. What is Abu Abdul Muttalib in Jannah or Jahannam? Gather a few of the Sahaba there and vote on it. Let's vote on it. You don't play games like that with the laws of Allah. Do you think the Prophet ﷺ didn't know what the consequence of telling him his dad is in hell would be? Do you think he didn't know all that?